Yo, what's up? It's Ryan, and I got a few questions on a few videos about my PC specs, and people wondering what they were. And I guess it's like that's fair because it, music production and like art and digital art is something that takes like a lot of computing power, so it's fair to wonder what I'm running. So here we go with that. Uh, right here we've got. I'm going to minimize that. We've got Cupid CPU ID HW monitor. It's just basically for temperatures and everything, and I'm just gonna use this to show you like what I've got going. So for a motherboard, got the Asus Z97A. Um, Something about this though, I would not recommend getting this board. Um, I the first one I got was dead on arrival, and I had to send it back. And then the one I have now even is, I think one of the PCI slots is broken. Uh, I forget I forget if that's the case or I couldn't just fit it and like fit the graphics card in another spot. But I'm like 90% sure my PCI slot's broken. So I haven't had like the best luck with this motherboard. And I built my brother's computer, and even he had one dead on arrival. And then I had a few friends who also had one dead on arrival. So just based on that experience and like my friend's experience and everything, would not recommend this motherboard. I have one that works at this point, so I'm sticking with it because I don't have the money to get another one. But that's just that. I've got i7 4790, which is it's good. It's good for music production for sure. For Blender and like 3D art, would recommend higher. That for the CPU intensive parts of like simulations and physics and everything, uh, it lags behind. But as far as like Ableton and FL go, it's perfectly fine. I've never run into any sort of CPU issues, and I can put a million plugins on a million tracks, and it's fine. And running at 3.6 gigahertz. I've got three hard drives. One's an SSD, 120 gig, and then I've got two terabyte drives, HDD, and then I've also got. It's not showing up here because it's not like installed into the hard drive, but I've got the Western Digital My Passport Ultra, which is an external drive that I used to back everything up on. It's 2 terabytes. Works great. It's got like an auto backup feature, and it works for me. I like it. It keeps all my stuff safe for the inevitable computer crash, because it's not if, it's when, and I'm just hoping it's not anytime soon. GPU, I've got one GTX 1080. I I plan on getting another one, but that it's like a $700 card, so it's not going to be anytime soon. I don't do that much business, so uh, these specs are they're pretty set in stone. Like I'm not gonna upgrade anytime soon, except for maybe getting another graphics card to put in there. Um, as far as operating system, Windows 10, where'd it go? Windows 10 Professional, and I've got 32 gigs of RAM. Yeah, I had to upgrade to Windows 10. I was diehard Windows 7, but I then got my extra 16 gigs of RAM. I had 16 and I bought 16 more, and turns out I was not using the right version. I was using the home version and not the professional version or whatever it was. And my computer didn't recognize, or my operating system didn't recognize the extra RAM. That was frustrating. So I had to upgrade to Windows 10, and it's been fine. But I was diehard Windows 7 for the longest time. Um, but yeah, and as far as other gear goes, I've got a Focusrite 2i2 Scarlett. I've got a Rode NT1 microphone, a Zowie FK1 mouse, an Amazon Basics keyboard, some 1080p Asus monitor. I'm not sure which one it is. It works. It was good, or it is good. Electric guitar. I've got a PRS 30th edition or 30th anniversary special edition. Acoustic, I've got a Breedlove concert, electric acoustic. Bass, I've just got some $200 Fender Squire. And case for the computer, Fractal Define R5. I think. I'm pretty sure that's it. Yeah, and that's power supply. I've got, yeah, I forgot the power supply. Power supply, I've got an EVGA 550 watt. And then all of my cables are from Sweetwater and Monster. So I have no idea what headphones. Jesus, there's just so much. Audio Technica M50X. Those are my headphones, and that I actually think is it. I'm pretty sure that's it. I have an iPhone 6. I don't know what else there could possibly be, but yeah. So that those are my specs. In case you were wondering, this background, in case you're also wondering, was made by me. I'll put it up if enough people ask, I guess. So yeah, hope you enjoyed. I guess if you've got any questions about any of the gear or specs I use, then feel free to comment. I'd be more than happy to answer and talk about gear and music and whatever with anybody who cares. So yeah, like, comment, subscribe, do all that, and I'll see you in the next one. Peace out.